Are you keeping an open mind about your financing options? Hey everyone, my name is Robert Mack, and today I want to talk to you, the buyers out there, about your financing options. Now, before I begin this video, it's important for everybody watching to know that I am not a lender, and that what I'm telling you today, these are my opinions based on the client interactions that I have on a day-to-day basis. What I do highly recommend, though, is that if you are seriously interested in buying a property, that you connect with a lender and explore all of your financing options. What do I mean by explore all your financing options? Well, going into the lender meeting, you may want to keep more of an open mind. Let me explain. A lot of our clients come to us and say, Robert, I want a 30-year fixed. That's the safest type of loan. That's what I want. I want to be conservative. I don't want to find myself in any hot water in the future. What if the market changes? I don't want to deal with it. I want a 30-year fixed mortgage and I'm good. Now look, if that's your mindset and you can buy a property and you can afford the monthly payment and you're happy with the 30-year fixed, then by all means, get a 30-year fixed. Everyone should do what they want to do. All that said, as the market changes and as we go through these initial parts of this shift, as the rates continue to rise, we're kind of in the low to mid 5% right now. When comparing, to 3 months ago, we were in the high 3s and low 4s. Affordability has dramatically changed. And so when affordability changes, it becomes harder for people to afford properties. So how are these new buyers going to be able to buy property in our new market where rates are in the low to mid 5s? Well, it's by keeping an open mind. Now, before I start and talk about some different things in the lending world, what I wanted to express to everyone here is that the average life of a loan is less than 3 years. In fact, it might even be less than 2 years. A couple of years ago, one of my lenders said the average homeowner will either sell or refinance their property within 1.8 years of buying it. I'll repeat myself. The average homeowner will either sell or refinance their property within 1.8 years of buying it. Now, that number may be a little bit higher now, but what everyone needs to understand is these buyers that are getting 30-year fixed mortgages, 99.9% of these buyers, these homeowners, are never going to pay the entire 30-year life of their loan. The average person will sell or refinance in 3 years or less. So when we talk about open mind, what are we talking about? Well, maybe you might want to talk to the lender you're working with about a 7 or 10-year arm, right? Where you have a fixed rate for a certain amount of time, and then after 7 or 10 years, that rate will adjust. But again, if you're listening to what I'm telling you in the video about the average life of a loan, you're probably not going to make it to 7 or 10 years. Now, there's also interest only. As the market gets more competitive, more loan programs will be offered to help the buyer obviously qualify for the properties while the affordability isn't as high as it was 2 or 3 or 4 months ago. It's also important to know that if you understand the amortization schedule, generally when you're buying a property, the first 3 to 4 years is mostly interest anyway. And you always, as the owner, have the ability to pay down your principal balance if you pay a little bit extra every single month. So here's the bottom line, guys. The market is changing. Whether prices continue to appreciate, whether prices flatten out, whether prices fall, homeownership is still a goal for many people out there. And it's my job and my team's job to help buyers find a way to buy, whether the market's good or bad, depending on that person's motivation. So if you're a buyer out there and you're thinking about buying and you're looking at the 30-year interest rates and you're going, oh my gosh, I can't afford to buy the type of home I want to buy because prices have gone up and so have the rates, you may want to keep an open mind and talk to the lender that you're working with about different programs to allow you to achieve your goals of homeownership. If you need a referral to an amazing lender, send me a message. If you ever want to talk to me or my team about buying a property and you want to sit down and have a consultation with us, a private consultation to learn more about what it's like, there's no cost or obligation, send me a message. If you found this video on social media, show me some social media love, leave a comment, give me a like, or subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you have any video ideas you ever want me to talk about in the future, send those my way as well. Till next time, happy selling.